Hello and welcome back to this Persona 4 Golden Let's Play with me, SLJ RPG. In the last episode, we threw Shua a birthday party, we did some more hanging out with Naoki Konishi, and we also heard Kanji tell us about visiting his dad's grave and deciding that true power comes from being himself. And or true manliness rather, in a rather apt turn, the book that we're going to be reading this evening is going to be... Where are you? Forever Macho, and we can read it in one evening, which is always great. You begin reading Forever Macho. Every chapter begins, all men have the great spirit of masculinity within themselves. What is true manhood? The imaging Khan set out on a journey to find out the platonic ideal of masculinity. Feel more like a real man than ever before. We've got hypes to reading. We finished it. Our courage has significantly increased. Sounds a little bit toxic, that book, but we'll let that slide. So we're going to be doing ranking out 2 social links in one day. How very exciting. You overhear students talking. Wow, look at those clouds. I heard weather's gonna get worse starting tomorrow. Don't tell me the fog's gonna come back. Give me a break. One of these days I'm gonna get hurt in the dark on my way home from a cram school. Why don't I start walking you home tomorrow, senpai? For the moves. Wake up earlier! Running boy. Wake up. Right. Onwards and upwards go. I want you all to know I'm not motivated to do anything right now. As soon as you discover something's wrong, the story's just gonna stick with you. Really, don't rush into marriage. Not that young people like you would understand until after you've made the mistake. I just want a beer. Ah yes, speaking of marriage and beer, alcohol has to do with the roots of the word bridal. Do you know Hanamura? Why me? Hey, what was the question? What's in the correct root? The roots of bridal, what? Bride ale. You gave him the answer you think is correct. That's right, bride ale. It seems it came about because in England, ale was drunk during festivals and merry gatherings. You don't just get through a marriage without a drink or two anyway. What does this have to do with math? Thanks though, I wasn't listening at all. Sorry, I'm always spacing out. He really is. Yosuke appreciates us as we become a little closer to Yosuke. And our expression has also increased. Very good. Very, very good. As we're going to get some options for lunchtime. Who we're going to hang out with. And this is November 17th, the day that we rank up Emperor and Tower social links. So without any further ado, Kanji's gonna come here and he's gonna ask us to spend some time. And you know what, dude? For once, you're wrong. That's right, let's meet up at your place, okay? Got lots of stuff to bring. Kanji's coming to your house after school. Fun, fun, fun. Class has ended for today. Nanako is in no condition to be visited. You recall you've already made plans. Should be going soon. We certainly shall. Your room. You brought Kanji here in an instance.
Sorry for barging in like this. I thought it'd be a good place. Oh, first though, there's one more thing I figured out. Rise stopped by our store the other day. She said the dolls were cute, so I told her I made them. And she said that was creepy. Kinda stung, but I kept on showing her the other stuff I made. And in the end, she said, maybe you're an amazing guy after all. Pissed me off the way she said it, but that aside, I get it now. This is what he was talking about. Just been throwing in the towel all this time. Of course no one could understand me. I've been keeping my distance out of fear. So I decided that I'd do things my way, no matter how tough. But it ain't just about hanging out with guys who understand you and telling the rest to get bent. You gotta make an effort if you want people to understand you. I wasn't even trying. Not just about my hobby, but like, when the police suspected me, it didn't even cross my mind to try to tell them my story. I let them think whatever they want.
I'm suspect of this.
And because of that, you, Ma, and that kid all got dragged into it. I didn't put in the slightest effort to try and make them understand. It's easier for me to act tough From now on, I got 2 rules. Rule 1, be myself. Rule 2, get people to understand me. I want you to have this, Senpai.
Obtained a cute strap.
This thing's me being me. Now I can say it straight out. Huh? That other me is me.
Oh, here we go. So, Teke Misazuku is evolving to Roken Moa. Looks fucking dope, to be fair. Looks almost like a lobster, but we'll take it.
For reals? I get it. So I've become a little stronger, huh? You're my hero, dude. And my best bud.
I love you too, Kanji. You can sense Kanji's straightforward feelings. You sense a tight bond between you and Kanji. Let's make out of it. So, Max rank Emperor, Kanji Tatsumi. And it means that we have formed a genuine bond. And these bonds will be our eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Odin, also the ultimate form of the Emperor Arcana. I'll take it. Max level. The Emperor Arcana has reached its maximum. New Norakami has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering Emperor Social Link, you have now confused Odin, God of Storms. And it's affected his persona as well. And he gets Evade Wind, which I actually think would be very, very good. So let's take away Regenerate and let's give ourselves Evade Wind. What a cool new looking persona he has as well.
Other people to understand me. Today I'm holding the Oven Mitt Puppets 101 class right here. Don't worry, even you can do it. It'll be real cute. Believe me.
Boom boom. Love you, Kanji. You spent more time with Kanji than you planned. It's gotten dark, so you say goodbye. So he's got himself his new persona, and of course I said that we've got 2 more things. We've got some more things to do today. We can work as a janitor, but first let's harvest our vegetables. More crack wheat, I did say we needed more. We obtained 2 crack wheat. And then we want, of course, the melon. Melon is always very good. The bead melons, of course, always very, very handy. It's sad doing this without Nanako-chan, obviously. As we are here in the living room, and we now need to head over to your boy. We will head towards... We need to head to our boy Shu. And rank, max out that. We also, just a heads up, we don't need personas anymore for these, which is good. What time do we do tutoring? Let's do this. Thank you very much for what you did last time. My suspension wasn't that long. Everyone staring at me hurt though. It's my own... It's my own fault. I had to change. Shu looks hopeful. Mom brought me cake for my birthday. I said I lost my temper and said terrible things to you, but I didn't mean any of it. I'll always be proud of you, dear. That's what she said. I also told her why I cheated, and about what I was thinking, about the transfer student not wanting to hate me. And then she said, let's start over.
Let's start over. As a family.
Boom ting. Get rid of those harmful expectations. I always thought family was something that was already there, that it's something finished. Then I look at it, you can try and start it over again. I wasn't paying attention to Mom this whole time. Thought if I wasn't doing best, she'll look down on me. Because of that, I may have thought that I needed to be number 1 in order to be loved. That wasn't true. I didn't matter. She loved me the whole time. Shu holds back tears.
Mister,
I have to thank you and your friends too. Thank you for recognizing me. I wouldn't have been able to talk to Mom if you hadn't. I'm proud of you. Shu smiles.
About this.
Obtained test results. I got this for the best score in the mock exam a while ago. I thought that this was my only bond with my mom. but it wasn't something I can see. So please take it away until I can laugh at how much I thought about it. I cheated on a test, I got suspended. My permanent record must be a wreck. It's gone right off the rails, I've gone right off the rails, leading into a good college and good company. But I can see now that I don't have to be on the straight and narrow path. If I stay in the rail, not thinking, not seeing anything except that was right in front of me, my life would have been empty. So true.
I'm going to think about my life and set my own path.
I feel like my life is just beginning. Not because I'm young, because I just realized.
Because I just realized that.
There you go. Your boy Shu. He laughs embarrassed. You feel a tight bond between yourself and Shu. As we max out the tower rank. Very, very fun. You know how it goes. The genuine bonds will be our eyes for the truth. And this time we'll be able to fuse Shiva, the ultimate form of the Tower Arcana. And Shiva, the god of destruction. Ooh. And the Final Fantasy Summon. I have a favour to ask of you. Starting tomorrow, I want to stop. The tutoring, I mean. Thinking of joining a club. The baseball team. Never played baseball before, but I've always wanted to. I already know the rules, though. Love's like a child. I've only had my studies. I had to be #1. That's what I thought all this time. But I think that I'll never have anything. So I want to try a bunch of things. Good boy. I'm sorry, please let me quit.
We can play baseball together sometime, though.
I would like that. You spent your last session as a tutor talking with Shu. Are we going to get paid? Yes, we are. Ooh, all the money. Did we get paid for when he stormed out? I'm going to have to go back and look. Classes have ended for today. Nanako is no condition to be visited. We need to wait on her to recover. Now, we need to do the old meatball challenge. You know, it's raining. You know the rules. So let's head into town. We're looking for understanding, knowledge, courage, understanding, knowledge, courage. Those are the ones that have been predetermined. So let's make our way to the Central Shopping District. And, of course, what it usually means when it's heavy rain is that the next couple of days is the last day to save Namco, so we should be progressing with the story in a not too distant future. I'm going to try and get up to the point today where the story will come in the next episode. You know how it goes. So let's head to the Central Shopping District North. By the way, coffee check. I am drinking some Wood Street coffee today. A local roastery to where I live. If you can Google that, you'll probably figure out where that is. It's in London, but it's good. It's really good. I'd recommend it for all your juicy bean requests. So, let's head towards this diner. Head towards here. You know how it works. We've got so much money. Holy fuck. We got rich. We ballin'. We ballin' like fuck. So, we're gonna eat all of this food. You can't see the rice. It's gonna come down. Yes. Confident you can finish it. You finished your meal. Holy fuck. You tried the best to finish the rainy day meal challenge, and your personality has grown tremendously. Understanding has increased. Our knowledge has increased. Our courage has increased. We were at food fight. I did not expect us to beat it. I'm going to be honest with you. I was not seeing that coming today. I'm amazed you finished that entire thing. You ate it all. Your meal is free. Food fighter achievement unlocked. After finishing the meal, we went home. We can work as a hospital janitor today. It's not what we're doing. I come home and it's all very, very sad. So, what we are doing today is we're reading a book. And the book that we will be reading this day is Man of History. We're going to be making our way through these. You began reading A Man of History. Every chapter, all men have the great spirit of masculinity within themselves. There seems to be a theme to today's books. The amazing Khan learns to accept life and death through the rigorous application of manhood. You feel like a more man than ever before. We've read it all. Our courage is greatly increased. Which is good. We get to courage greatly ups. The rain doesn't seem to be letting up this morning. Classes have ended for today. Nanako is in no condition. Now this is weird because it's actually a free day for us. So we're going to go into town. There's no recommended thing for us to do here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Okinawa City and then I'm going to do some fishing. But I'm going to do that off camera because it's not that important. But basically we're going to try and catch some fish. We're trying to catch a Genji Ayu and an Amber Seema. But that's not that much of a big deal. So I'll see you guys in a second when that's all done. So we didn't get the Neko doll or the fish. We actually just got some pinwheels. But that could be a good weapon, right? So, let's go on forward. We're going to finish reading our books. We're going to read Man God, as we're reading all of the man's typed things here. You began reading Man God. All men have great spirits and masculinity. Courage is greatly increased. Courage is greatly increased more. We are the courage man, it would appear. So, it's November 20th. This is actually the last day to save Nanako-chan, but it doesn't seem to be letting off. What should we do today? We haven't bought anything from the channel for a while, so let's watch the shopping channel. Here comes Tanaka. We're going to be buying the angel skirt combo. It has ended, and then we'll be reading one more here. We'll finish our Farewell to Man in our man reading epilogue. Every chapter begins with all men have great spirit of masculinity. Courage is greatly increased. Courage is greatly increased. You feel a little empty inside. I'm not surprised, mate. I am not surprised that you feel a little bit empty inside after reading all of those.
And now the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
It seems the fog will set in tonight. And I think that's a good place to say, if you've enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, where we, no doubt, check out the Midnight Channel this evening. Peace.